Hey guys, here's what we're going to be making today. It is this little Yan Yan plushie. And I think most of you guys will have seen these or seen a variation of these. But basically it's a Japanese snack and it comes in this little container. And then in one side of the container you have these biscuit sticks. And then the other side you have like a cream. So the one I made here is a strawberry cream, but I'm pretty sure you can also get it in chocolate and vanilla flavours. So you could make either of those by just switching up the colour that you use for that section. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and I'm just going to get started by listing the materials that you will need. To make this plush, you will need felt in the colours white, cream, light pink and dark pink. You will also need thread in the colours cream, white, pink and black. The template, which you can download in the video description. Fabric scissors, a sewing needle and some stuffing. This is optional, but I'm also using a small piece of ribbon. First we're going to cut out the pieces. From your pink felt, cut one piece from this template, one piece from the larger circle template, and one piece from the smaller circle template. As you can see, I've actually used sparkly felt for this piece. You guys can too if you like, it is completely up to you. Now using white felt, cut one piece from this template, one piece from this template, one piece from the larger circle template, one piece from the smaller semicircle template, one from this template, and finally one from this template. From dark pink felt, cut one piece from the larger semicircle template. And finally from your cream coloured felt, cut as many pieces as you like from this template. As you can see, I cut 12 pieces, which will make 6 biscuits. Now it's time to start sewing. Thread your needle with white thread, and then we're going to use a blanket stitch to attach this piece onto this piece by sewing along this edge. Here is what that looks like. And now taking this piece, what we're going to do is we're going to use the blanket stitch again to sew this straight edge onto the curved edge of the semicircle. And now using the blanket stitch again, we're just going to sew down this edge and this edge, and it should look like this. So this is the compartment that you put the biscuit sticks in. So now we're going to move on and make the other compartment where you put the strawberry cream. Taking your pink semicircle and also this piece, we're going to use white thread again to sew them together using a blanket stitch. Once you've done that, take this piece, and just like before, we're going to sew the straight edge onto this curved edge using a blanket stitch. Okay, so now that both of the separate compartments have been completed, we can put them together like this, and I'm just going to use a white thread and a blanket stitch to sew down this edge and keep those together. Okay, so now that this section is completed, I'm going to move on to making the lid piece. Take your pink circle or your white circle if you want white to be the top colour, but I'm going to use pink, and using black thread I'm just going to sew a face onto this circle piece. Here is what that looks like. As you can see, I chose to do this face, but you guys could do a different one, it's completely up to you. I also added this little red heart. I just used red thread just because I thought it would make it look a little bit more interesting and cute. While I was doing that, I also added some red hearts to this piece, which is going to go around the edge. Because my felt already had glittery hearts on it, I just outlined them. Obviously all of this is optional, you guys can decorate your Yan Yan however you like, these are just some ideas. And now we're going to finish off the lid section. So take your bottom piece, in my case it's white, and also your little ribbon, and I'm just going to sew the ribbon onto here using white thread. And then I'm also going to sew the other end of the ribbon onto this piece that we made earlier, right about here. Here is what that looks like, and as you can see that means that you can take the lid part on and off. And now I'm just going to take this piece that we made earlier and place it on top, and then using pink thread and a blanket stitch, I'm going to sew all the way around to secure those two pieces together. Once you've done that, it should look something like this. And now we're going to make the outside part of the Yan Yan. Taking this piece and also your circle piece, we're going to use pink thread and a blanket stitch to sew all the way around this edge. Then sew up this edge. Now once you've done that, add some stuffing to this section. And then we're going to put this piece that we made earlier inside. Just like that, and then using pink thread and a blanket stitch, I'm going to sew all the way around here. Here is what that looks like, and now we're going to make the little biscuits to go inside. So take 2 of these pieces and place them back to back. Then using your cream coloured thread, just sew all the way around the edge using a blanket stitch. Once you've done that, it should look like this. And then just do the exact same thing with all of your other biscuit pieces. You can do as many as you like, but I chose to do 6. And then just place these inside the empty compartment of your Yan Yan container, and then the plushie is finished. So like I said earlier in the video, you can decorate this little container however you like. I just chose to do this pattern. I'm actually not that pleased with how the outside of the box looks like. You could of course embroider like the word Yan Yan. If you look at the actual packaging, I think that would be really cute to do, but it looks like it would take a really long time. Maybe I will try and do that another time, but for now I would just like to thank you guys for watching this video, and I shall see you in my next tutorial. Bye guys!